Okay, can you just tell us your name and what school you volunteer at?
My name's Daria and I volunteer at Johnston Elementary School in Appleton.
Okay, so tell us about your experience at Johnston School for the 21st Century After School program. What is it like and what kinds of things do you do while you're there?
So usually I help kids with their homework. It's usually math because that's what they usually have the most trouble with. But I've done everything from helping kids with spelling words to doing math flashcards.
I'm Mama Leone and I volunteer at Johnston Elementary School. During Power Hour we just go to their rooms and we just help them with their homework or anything they want. And then later on we just kind of interact with them and play.
My name is Olympia Mathia Punanam and I volunteer at Horizons Elementary School. Well, the program lasts from 3:30 until around 6, and they split it up into first hour and second hour. And the first hour it's separated by grades, so the first and second graders go to the computer lab. The third graders, you can go and you just kind of read with them, and then fourth graders, some of them go in the LMC and do their homework, and then others that need help, which is where I volunteer this year, we do a power hour, so you work one-on-one with their homework, like math, reading, English.
I'm Parker Hunstiger and I volunteer at Horizons Elementary School. Okay, I tutor 4th, 5th, and sometimes 6th graders, and I just kind of move around depending on what subject they need help with.
My name is Seth Robitaille and I volunteered at Columbus Elementary School. We would run different clubs. Like there's a students club that we ran, and we teach them about like morals and stuff like that. What they try to do is they try and like incorporate lessons into like fun stuff, so like they're not just having fun, they're also learning something from it.
What do you like most about your volunteering there?
I really like helping kids understand a concept and I really like making them smile.
My favorite part is just helping the kids with their homework and learning new things with them.
I really just love the kids. They're like little bundles of joy and then with like adrenaline like in them all the time. But they're really fun. Kind of the best part about kids is they're not really judging of you. They're just like, oh, look, a person. There was a kid that was like, hey, you look old and your name sounds funny. Let's be friends. So yeah, that's how I made my first friend.
I love talking to the kids about their days. Like every day I'll go up to one of the kids and I'll be like, how was your day? And they'll tell me about their day and it's just really fun to hear about it. It's life of a 3rd grader, 4th grader, it's pretty great listening to that.
So tell us about the kids you work with. Are you usually working one-on-one with the kids or usually in a group?
Usually I just walk around the room and then depending on if they need help or not, then I come help them. And but sometimes I am assigned to a specific kid.
Usually when they're doing homework it's more one-on-one, but then when they get free time it's usually a group of kids.
Well, each year I've kind of worked with like a different set of kids. The first year I worked with first graders and second graders in the computer lab, so that's more of a group. You work with groups of kids, and then third graders I did book talks with them, so that was kind of individual. And then now that I work with 4th graders in Power Hour, that's also individual. You do their homework with them. So.
Because sometimes some of the kids will have all the same homework, so then they'll work in a group. If they have homework that nobody else has, then that's individual. It kind of just depends.
It's usually in a group setting, and it's not like big groups. It's usually like for Power Hour I went with Eric, he was a staff, and we got 4th through 6th graders. It was a relatively small group.
Do you think the kids look forward to you coming each week?
I hope so. I mean, there's so many of them. I don't always know if they know who I am, all of them, but I think the kids that I work with the most, they do remember me and they look forward to me coming back.
I think they do. Sometimes I'm not able to go, and they do ask why I wasn't there or when I'm going to be back. Yes, every time I go into the classroom, I get a lot of, hey Parker, a lot of smiles, and work with me, so yeah.
I'd like to think that they like to see me. Definitely made an impression on some of them. I had surgery a week ago and I was there for a week and they all made me a card, so that was pretty cool.
That's very cool. So why do you think other students your age would want to get involved in this program?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for students that want to go into a career involving kids, whether that be like teaching, education, or just like childcare. It's a good opportunity to see how to interact with kids, and honestly you learn a lot just observing kids and seeing how they learn and how they interact with each other.
We have really learned a lot about the kids and how they learn, and it's just nice having some time off and actually helping other people, so it's really nice.
I think it's a really good opportunity if you want to go into like teaching or like you want to work on your communication skills, because it's different. Like you work with a lot of different levels of kids, so you have to communicate with each one of them differently depending on like what grade they're in. Like you wouldn't talk to a 4th grader the same as you would talk to a 1st grader. So that's a really good like learning experience to learn how to do that.
I started because I wanted to be a teacher, and like looking at it, like it helps you like not only learn how to teach, but how to like deal with younger kids, like if they're upset and stuff like that. So it's a cool thing to know how to deal with, and it's like a really open, fun learning experience. Like you learn how to deal with different kids and like how to settle them down if they're like angry or upset or just getting wild, and it's fun.
I think that it's really good to make relations in your community with like Horizons, like the little kids. You're kind of branching out and you're like getting more involved with just the education systems. It's also just really fun to go there. I mean, usually now that I go there, I don't even think of it as volunteering. I think of it as like the best part of my week.